In this final praxis moment, which is related to the last exercise which Ignatius gives in the spiritual exercises, it's an exercise which he calls contemplation on the love of God. We don't have time and space to do it all, but what I would like to do is just offer you a taster of the contemplation on the love of God. You may like to begin by finding a space now where you can be uninterrupted, where you can be alone. And I would suggest that you take a sitting posture, one that is alert and attentive. You may like to settle yourself down with a few deep breaths. Ignatius always encourages us to ask for what we most desire, for what we most need. And in the silence of your own heart now, you may like to ask the Lord to reveal something of the divine goodness to you personally. You may like to ask the Lord, Lord, will you show me the depths of your goodness that constantly streams towards me? And Lord, will you give me the grace to respond with gratitude and with deep love? So take your time to settle down, to become quiet without, within. And then, in your own words, simply to ask the Lord to show you the depths of the divine goodness and love, for the grace to respond with love and gratitude. And as you settle down, I'm going to read to you my adaptation of the first part of this exercise called contemplation on the love of God. As I adapt the first part of this exercise, take a few minutes to remember some of the gifts that you have received from God. Let memories of special people that you have known fill you with a heartfelt sense of gratitude and thankfulness. Recall just one or two moments, recent moments, when you have felt love, cherished, valued. These people who have loved you well are God's gifts to you. Remember them now in the silence and give grateful thanks to God. Give thanks again for the depths of God's personal love expressed to you in Jesus Christ. You may want to recall briefly how God first touched you with this great love. consider for a moment how this great love has always loved you and never, ever let you go, in spite of your own unfaithfulness, in spite of your own betrayals, in spite of your own failures. And now you may want to simply replay and recall your experience of watching these videos, this film. The videos on Ignatius, our image of God and self, and the spiritual exercises. Has there been any new helpful insight for you into the life of Ignatius? Any fresh glimpse into your own understanding of who God is and of who you are? Has there been anything about the spiritual exercises that has moved you deeply? Now, as you remember these gifts that you have received, you may like to respond with a challenging prayer, and I'm going to read it slowly, that Ignatius gives us. It is called the Take and Receive prayer. Take, Lord, and receive all my liberty, my memory, my understanding, and all my will. All that I have and possess. You, Lord, have given all that to me. And now I give it back to you, O Lord. All of it is yours. Dispose of it according to your will. Give me love of yourself, along with grace, for that is enough for me.